Hi guys, thank you for coming to the live. Greetings, California Ford. I I'm so tired of getting my zero views, but I won't stop trying. I won't stop trying. I won't stop trying. I went live 3 times this weekend and they were all zero views. But it's all good. It's all good. It's love. You got your ups and downs. I think I what I learned from the other YouTubers was that when I do those live stream, um, Whitey don't like it. You have to be active, but I'm always active, so I don't know what it is. You know, I don't know what it is, but I'm always active, so I don't know. It is what it is. Well, I went to this famous place. I we pulled over to go to the 7-Eleven, and I saw the store said Snoop Dogg, and I said, "Oh my goodness, that Snoop Dogg record store." And I thought it was a store that sells all his music and everything. So I asked my son-in-law to go with me. I said, "Go with me in there." When I went in there, guys, it is not a studio. It's not selling music. But the security was extremely nice and welcoming. Thumbs up to the security. He was like, "No, it is not a record store." And I said, "Can I take a picture?" He said, "Sure." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yes, you can record, do whatever." I said, "Oh, okay." So I ended up taking this picture. It's like a chamber. They had the thing for the hands, and it says Death Row Records. Hope you guys are still here and you got your moderator. If you're still here, please comment and let me know. Gave you your moderator. You might be, hopefully. So, I don't know why I was given the 0 views, but it is what it is. Thank you for being here, guys. Much love. Let's see how this works. All right. Let's see how it works. I just made some watermelon juice today, guys. I bought a huge watermelon, and my daughter, I don't know. I think it comes from being in a relationship where the father was, um, what do you say, dominant. And so I don't know why my daughter thinks I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I went to the store and I was with her and I bought this watermelon. I knocked the watermelon, it sounded hollow, I could hear it, and I said, "It's sweet." She said, "That's not how you buy a watermelon." And she started telling me how her friend said what to do to know what the watermelon is sweet. Listen, I cut that watermelon. It was so sweet. And I had a couple pieces, and then I finally Oh, leave him alone. Be nice. There you go. Most hated, thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Amanda is here too. Thank you guys for coming in. I did a laundry sweep, so I cleaned all the jackets. So I'm giving you guys a jacket. Nightbot would leave you alone now that you are a moderator. I learned Nightbot's style. He doesn't like, he or she, they don't like emojis, right? So once I put the moderator on, the Nightbot leaves you alone. I've seen it, I've witnessed it, I've tested him out. Yeah. So once I put your once you're a moderator, he will leave you alone. He or she. Right, Nightbot? You're gonna be nice to my friends, Nightbot? Be nice. Thank you for coming though. Cause I've been having 0 views. Maybe you coming gonna bring me some. Oh, it's Monday already, Amanda? Say what? Oh, it's like late Monday. Yeah. Most hated, are you still here? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you're a dad, but happy Father's Day to you. If you're a dad, anyone that comes in, if you're a dad, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you. And I hope you're a great one. If you're not, it's not too late. Yes. Thank you so much, Amanda Mom. Oh, so it's Monday. Like, let me see, what time is it there? Oh, probably like midnight there, huh? It's late there, Amanda Mom. What time is it? I know JD usually comes on at 9:30 my time, which is like 8 o'clock her time in the morning. Yes. Yeah, early morning. Yeah. Yeah. It is 5:30 p.m. here. We're getting ready for our work week. Yeah. Duena is here. Duena is in the house. Duena, you see my photo? Susanna in the house. Susanna. Hey, hey, hey. Guys, I'm going to go to, yeah. I think I went to everybody's house this weekend. I'm going to go to Most Hated house since he came into. Yeah, I've been at Duena's house this weekend, Amanda's house this weekend, Susanna. I've been to all you guys' house. Joshua is here, but he disappeared. Joshua just came in and run. Duena, I definitely don't know if you're a dad or about to be a dad. Well, if so, happy Father's Day. Gosh, yeah, guys, connect with each other. You have the jacket, so spread some love. Spread some love and go support each other. All right. And guys, please check out my new upload. I have a new upload. So please check it out. Yes. So this is Snoop Dogg's store. Snoop Dogg is a rapper. He raps, he acts, He does a lot of stuff, but he has a lot of business. So this is his store. So I went in there. You know, he's from Death Row Records where he made all his music. So that's a chamber where you sit in for the death row, and they have the little belts for your hands on the chamber. Yes. So I went to the store and took the picture. Brave, right? It was super cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I wanted to ask Most Hated if he heard about the the YouTubers that lost their lives. It's so sad. You got to be careful when you're in these beasts and stuff. You know. That's why my bullies that I have at work that gossip and stuff, they test me. They test me to bring that negativity out of me and become that labeled black angry woman, but I never fall for it because, you know, I know I'm just gonna look at it as this black angry woman. You know? Let's go to I'm gonna start going to people's houses. Let me see. Yep. So you will grow while you're here. I'm gonna start going to people's houses now. Let me go to Most Hated. Thank you, Dueno. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for the love. Red's Room, I haven't seen you. It's almost probably like 6 months. What happened to that guy? Red Room, Sunship. I haven't seen Sunship either. I've been to your house, but I haven't seen you on this side of the streets, you know. But I know eventually you guys would drop in. But I haven't seen Sunship. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Have you seen Sunship? Oh, you did? Okay, I go look. Okay, because I haven't seen him. I like watching his live, his videos too. Yeah, I do like it. So, I'm like, where's Sunship? Yeah. And it's funny, I asked about him and he, you know, and you said he just uploaded. So that's a good thing for sure. Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen you. I usually see you at other people's lives, but you know, I'm not one of those. I know eventually the what do you call it? The atmosphere. We just the universe sends you around, you know. So I don't stress about it, but you know, I know when I don't see you guys, I'm like, hey, something is up when I don't see you at anybody's house, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's no problem. No problem. As long as all is well. The universe will bring us back. Yes, I understand. I understand. Yeah. I don't know if you met Dueno. Dueno is in Jamaica. He's a gamer. Yeah, he still haven't gained his 4,000 watch hours yet. So, you know, he has his little videos on there. Anybody want to support him, please do. Yeah, he's working on his watch hours and all that. So, please show him some love. Yes, yes. Did you see that? That was Snoop Dogg's store I went to. Snoop Dogg's store. Yes, yes, yeah. He's very supportive. He comes to your live and he shares out your live. So that's very nice of him, you know, to share out your life. That's very nice. Truly appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I was shocked that the security allowed me to take a picture. You know, I was thinking it, you know, but it's actually, he said, sure, take a picture. You can record. I'm like, really? Yeah, it's a cool picture. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, he's from Jamaica. Amanda mom is here, Susanna and Joshua. And most hated bronze flat power god. Nightbot attacked him and I think he ran. He got scared of Nightbot. Oh yeah. He got scared of Nightbot. Yeah. I usually don't go live Sunday evening, but I went live 3 times this weekend and I, you know, had zero. And I said, let me try one more time. You never give up. Never give up. Never. Never give up. Let me see. Let me go to most hated. Yeah, it used last year summer, it was so easy, but this year, whew, they giving us a hard time. This year, I don't think the lives are as fun as it used to be last year at all. No way. They are not going for it this year. Yeah, so it is what it is. Just work with it. Sonship, did you hear about the YouTubers here in the US? The not Sonship, I mean Red Room. Yes, yes, yeah. It seems to be, oh, when you set the live, okay, I'll do that. But my life is so unpredictable. Did you hear about, oh, you didn't? Okay. Well, the two guys, they're married couple, and they've been like, they call it beefing, where Okay, so the Hispanic guy, he had a great following, and Las Vegas is a tourist attraction. So what he did was record all the entertainment in Las Vegas. So when other YouTubers came there, he said, "Oh no, you can't come here. You can't record. I run this. This is a public street where YouTubers will go and record the entertainment." But he said he's the king of Las Vegas and no one else can record without his permission. So the African American couple kept going there and testing him like, you don't own this street, and whenever we come here, we're going to record. Oh, you know about it? Yeah. So it happened last weekend. And I've been watching well, I didn't know them before. Yes, yes. This is how it started. It's about he's the king of Fremont. It's a street where they do entertainment, and other YouTubers will come down there to get, they get good super chats and all these stuff from this area. And he would tell everybody no. One, the African American couple, may her soul rest in peace, the wife, had went up to him on the street before and said, "Stop me from recording." She tested him and he maced her. He maced her. Yes, he maced her, and his what he does, if he doesn't get you, he sends other people out to attack you. So other people started macing the lady, and people were, it turned into an altercation, and police got involved. That was the first incident. That was last year, I think. And then this time, the couple is visiting from another state, Phoenix, Arizona. They're visiting, they came, and they're live on the strip. This is a public road where all the casinos are, all the hotels. So he's there. The wife and the husband is there, you know, um, recording live. The husband was even talking to his mom on the phone. They're talking on the phone, and this guy, everyone that follows them, contacted him and said, "Hey, so Finley is in your neighborhood. You not gonna meet up with him?" And he was like, "What?" So he dropped everything at his house to go find them. This is a big strip that has over 20 hotels. You got to go through a lot of tourists to find the person. So he went, obviously, he's watching their live. So he's in his car recording that, oh, my friends are here. My friends are here. I got to go find them. Got to go find them. How you going to come in my town and not tell me? And he kept saying, teardrop, teardrop. And finally, he caught up with them because they were alive. He caught up with them, and he just took them out just like that. And then he gonna tell the cops that it's self-defense. Mm-mm. You see, you never know when people are mentally ill, and what it is. He was he was doing good. He was going really, really getting a lot of subscribers. He was growing, and this guy, the one that passed away, came in and started beefing with him to get his views, and he started telling the Hispanic guy subscribers that he's trying to control the streets and not allowing other YouTubers to record. And so the subscribers stopped following him and went to the African American guy, because the subscriber said, "That's not cool. You can't control people recording down there. It's a public street." So it's very sad. It's very sad. It's sincerely crazy. and you never know who you are, you know, getting into arguments with on YouTube. You just need to delete. If you see someone that's writing hateful things, delete. There's a block feature there.
Can you listen out for Zane to sleep? I'm by the
Oh,
store.
okay.
Make sure as the other kids you come.
Okay. And um yeah, it is. You just never know. So why I mentioned that is this little live here is a good safety thing. What we can do is while we're live, we don't have to show our location, we just show the photos. So that's why I brought up that, you know, scenario that look at this. This is a safe feature. No one really know where we are if we're using the photos, you know. And we got to be careful. It's better to record than go live now and show your location. And you know, every time you're signing on YT, they always remind me, be careful, you know, protect your safety. Don't, you know, make sure you're not doing giving out your private information and so on. So that's the good thing. I think this feature here, I like it, where I can go live and talk to you and don't show you that I'm at work, don't show you I'm at home, you know, stuff like that, or what store I'm in. So I definitely like this picture thing for sure. But it's crazy. And you know, you're married because I watch your videos and stuff. When it comes on to being married, a wife comes with a responsibility and a husband. You can't be on the same level. You have to be, if your husband is jumping in the fire, you're supposed to be able to save him. You're supposed to be able to pull him back and say, no, honey, that's hot. You know? And I, I don't want to do any form of blaming or stuff, but I think the wives could have done a better job in this situation. But I realize that is something that goes on in the relationships here in this country, that if my husband is doing bad, I'm going down with him. I'm doing bad too. I don't come from that era. I'm the era where the wife said, "No, you're not. You're gonna calm down here before you go outside. We need you home tomorrow and for dinner. So you're gonna calm down before you go out there and act a fool." I'm from the era where the wives calm you down. Yeah. You know the guy that took the couple out, his wife was with him. She should be charged. She was driving with him. She was there when it happened. So she should have been charged. She should have been charged. You driving around with him. You had every time to say, let me calm him down. Let me call his mom. Let me turn this car off. Let me throw the key in the tunnel or something. I am not letting him go there. Yeah, she was there. She was on the scene. I did not know she was in the car while he was being recorded. She was hunting the couple down with him. She should be charged. You know, the both wives. I think me as a wife, I am gonna be like, no, honey. Um, if you want to meet up with him, you know, let's just send them a message like grown people and say, let's have a talk. But we're not going in this car with this weapon. We're not doing that. We're not confronting them with a weapon. Why do we need a weapon, honey? Stuff like that. Yeah, I think she should have been held accountable, but I haven't heard them say anything about her being held accountable more than he might face the death penalty, like this death row record right here. Yeah, and it's sad because it seems he was mentally ill, and you could tell he loved his son. And today's Father's Day. It's sad. I listened to other videos of him where he was talking about his son. That this is what he said in one of his videos. I'm not gonna go out like a punk. I can't let my son see this. I can't let my son see this. My son needs to know nobody's to punk him around. But, he needed guidance. He needed guidance. Exactly. That's what I said too the other day. I said, I would have said, I think you're going too far with this YouTube thing, But it seems he couldn't handle where he was losing the little, because he's not even a big YouTuber. He couldn't handle losing those subscribers that he was having because they gave a lot of super chats, those people that he had. So he quit his job too for YouTube, and all those YouTubers were giving him a lot of super chats. And when the African American couple came in, they took away those super chats. Yeah. No, there were opportunities for these wives to calm this crap down. Call in every family member to calm him down. He must have some siblings, some mom, father. Call everybody in and said, I think Manny's taking YouTube too serious. He can't handle the rejection. So we need to talk to him because he's taking this too far. But these wives, I don't know why they think they're a good wife when they do the bad with the husband. No, you're supposed to help the husband. You're supposed to be the one that says, okay, that's enough now. That's enough. Yeah, he definitely, because just the idea of him thinking he's going to be the king of Fremont, that's the street where the entertainment is. He self-claimed, I'm the king and no one can record here. Yeah. So, and this is a tourist attraction area. They go there for the entertainment. And he's going to say, none of those tourists, nobody, no YouTuber, nobody can record there but him or who he authorized. So I guess people had to pay him to record on the street. No. And they don't like it. Like Vegas, they're very strict because tourists is their big deal. It fuels the employment industry here, tourism, the economy. So when you do these stuff in the tourist area, it affects the state. So they really mad. Yeah. And it's a lot of people that have mental issues. I'm telling you. That's the reason I have bullies at work. They will pick on me, they will talk about me. They do a lot of stuff, and these are grown old women. And if I was like one of those people like Manny that don't take crap, I probably would have responded to them, even argue back. But all I do is keep my head down in my cubicle and I do my work and I don't say anything. I let them talk about me, I let them bully me. But, you know, I'm just, I just pray for them all the time and say, I hope these people really, really stop one day, and I hope they learn a lesson one day. But they haven't. It's been 2 years since they've been working there. I've been working there 7 years. Their whole idea is their insecurity. I've been there quite a long time. They think their job is secure when they get rid of the older folks. Yes. Hi, Juba. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, the tourists, exactly. Yeah, and listen, there's a lot of people here with mental issues, a lot. It's serious, and we as family, meaning wives, you know, aunts, uncles, when you see it, try to get your family members help before you lose them for good. Especially if you think they're bipolar or something and they drink alcohol, it doesn't mix, stuff like that. You gotta get them help. Get them help. Hi, Juba. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We're we're here talking about the YouTubers where they one took the life of a couple, a married couple. Yeah. And both of them are fathers. The one that passed, he's a father of four, plus he's a granddad. It's really sad. And you could tell, you see, he was steady minded, the one that passed away, and he thought, you know, he thought it was a joke what he was doing, but it's not a joke when you're, you know, talking about people and stuff, so you don't know what the other person mindset is, you know. You don't know what their mindset is. You don't know what they're capable of. So no, he didn't. And he kept saying like, oh, if he gets one more copy strike, he's gonna go in the closet and 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 take his life or something. He didn't. He took his life instead. He kept saying stuff like that. He didn't. He didn't. He thought the guy was, you know, he didn't know. But he's from Phoenix, Arizona. The other guy's originally from California. I could tell him from being raised in California, you don't mess with those kind of guys. You don't know what they're capable of. mm. Yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah. He can't. They were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You can't do that. But he was doing it. You see, they could have became friends on the side and said, "Hey, maybe if he had spoke to him and said, listen, I'm just doing this for the views. Just go along with me, and let's do that." You know, but Manny the bad guy, Manny wasn't that level headed to make, to talk to and to get a deal with. He wasn't that level headed, because he could have said, let's go back and forth and, just for the views and, get the support. Let I'm just doing it for the views. It's all good. Yes. Yeah, he used to follow him. But he got mad with he didn't like that Manny said no, they can't record down there. Cuz it's a lot of YouTubers that go down there. My brother told me to go there. My brother told me to go to Fremont. He was like, "Tunny, if you want a lot of views, go down to Fremont, you get famous." I'm like, I'm not going down there. And I never been down there, but because my brother goes there, I said, I'm not going there. Yeah, it's very sad, Juba. Very sad. Yeah, my brother said, it's fun down there. I said, I bet you it's a bunch of crazy people down there. That's what I told him. He said, yeah, but it's fun. They just entertaining. And I said, okay. Yeah. Well, my brother been telling me to go down there to get views and to get, he said, you will get so much views and stuff if you go down there. He been telling me that. And I did not go. I'm so happy because that man probably, the bad guy probably would have told me I can't record down there too. Exactly. The bad guy probably would have told me I can't record down there. I probably would have made him mad too. Me? No. I go to the strip, but I never been down Fremont Strip because Fremont is downtown, and I never liked downtown in any city at all. Any city, any state. Once you say downtown, I'm like, nah, I'm okay. But my brother been telling me about it. I didn't even know they had like a family, the Sin City family and all that. I didn't know that. I did not know. Cooking with Ma. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Cooking with Maud has her mod. Okay. Yeah. I, and it's crazy. I'm like, wow, this is the place my brother was telling me to go. I was like, wow. But he didn't even do it down there. He did it on the strip because obviously the guy and his wife was there for their anniversary and his birthday. Finney's anniversary and his birthday. Yesterday was his birthday. May his soul rest in peace. And they didn't go downtown to Fremont. They stayed on the strip to avoid him. Obviously, once he was on the strip, that wasn't Manny's territory. Fremont is Manny's territory. So obviously they were avoiding him to stay on the strip. And he left his territory, Fremont, where he self-claimed, and came over to the strip to get them. That's not cool. He hunted them down. For you to find someone on the strip, you had to watch his live and watch him to see where he's going next to find him. That's not cool. Yeah, so you guys just be safe, be smart. Hit delete when you see a troll. Hit delete. Put them on timeout. There's so many options. You can put them on timeout for minutes, hours, days, or permanent timeout. You can block them. You can do all kinds of stuff. You know. And I guess Manny got copyright issued because they reported his channel twice, and he could lose all that. He was really mad. Oh my God. But you just have to be proactive. Like, that this channel, your channel right now, can just go down for whatever reason they come up with. All you have to do is have a backup channel. There are things to do to prevent you from going these deep depression, or you know you maybe shouldn't be on social media if you have the those mental issues. The guy, I don't know if you were on my live. I've been talking about the Vegas YouTuber. A Las Vegas YouTuber took the, I don't like to say certain things on this YT here, but they took a Las Vegas YouTuber, a content creator, took the future of another content creator in Phoenix, Arizona, Manny. Okay, so that's what the feud started from. The feud started from Finney striking Manny for copyright issues because he had he had took some of his videos and used it. So he striked him twice by reporting him, and Manny flipped. Oh, he deleted a couple. Yes. Yeah, Manny is his name. He deleted a couple. The couple name was Finny and Bubbly. And you could tell they were being fun and joking. They were taking it for a joke, but Manny wasn't. Manny was serious about his stuff. He was serious. It was serious. And I was listening to this one content creator. He was like, "Oh, they're not going to give him the the death penalty because he it's a black couple. If it was a white couple, they would have given him the death penalty." I was like, "Really?" Yeah, that's what a YouTube content creator was saying. But no, they're a married couple and they're looked at as middle class. So they could give him that too. Yes. He deleted the couple. It's just sad. And today is Father's Day. Both of them were fathers. He can't get to be a father other than through the glass doors. And I know he loved his kid. I know he loved his son. Just so stupid. I don't know if he had more children, but he surely spoke of his son. He kept talking about his son in his videos that I watch. He was like, "I can't let my son see I go out like this. My son has to know to stand up for himself and be a man." I was listening to him. I'm like, if only you had a wife to cut that internet. Me? Oh no. I would be turning the Wi Fi off, telling them the Wi Fi doesn't work. The Wi Fi doesn't work. I'd be like, no, the phone, no, I can't pay for the phone this month. Not until we calm down. This is getting out of control. Exactly. And that's what a lot of people were saying. You know, it's very childish. And you know what? Let me tell you something, Red Room. I am it these things is happening a lot, especially in this state. A lot of the grown people are very childish and they have mental illness. You wouldn't like to know how much stuff you deal with here. It's just, yeah, it's not good at all. Not good. Hi, hi, hey. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Laura, hey, hey, hey. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, guys. Oh, it's happening there. I think it's since the pandemic. I think we're having so much mental illness issue since the pandemic, guys. I seriously think so. I think something went wrong. We went in depression when we not able to go outside and we not able. I think something went wrong. Why so many of these people are mentally ill? I really think something happened. So many people are mentally ill, and these men, a lot of them, they're not real men. They're little boys doing man things. They're really little boys. They haven't grown into a man as yet. They shouldn't be married. They shouldn't having kids. They need to be raised by a real man. Because sometimes, like I said, you married to a husband and he's not really a man. He's a boy. Too many. I see 25 years old, 26, pushing 30, and they don't want to work. They just want to stay home so they can play games. Something went wrong. Something went wrong with them being raised. It's just not mentally okay at all. No, definitely need some real men to teach these young men how to handle pressure. That's what happens. We have to teach our sons how to deal with rejection from women, friends. Yes. Yeah, we have to, before they go out, you have to teach them that not everybody's going to like you. And you're not going to like everyone. But it doesn't give you the right to hurt that person because you don't like them. It's not okay to bully them, and it's not okay for them to bully you. Just stay in your lane and walk your path. Be who you are, know who you are. Love who you are so you don't need love from anyone else. Love you. We definitely have to teach our youths, how to face real life out there. These games, all they know is, you go into one room, next room, and get rid of your target. But you got to teach them in the real world, we don't get rid of the target. We try to live with that target, has to live too. Because you don't want to end up in that chair where I'm sitting in that photo, the death row records. You don't want to end up in no chair like that. Yeah, you just learn to live. You got to learn to live with others. Love who you are. Believe in yourself. So no one can tell you what you're capable of because you know what you're capable of before you go through that door. It's real sad. I hope you guys visited each other, um, and supported each other. Well, what is it? It is. It's very. It's sad. It's sad. You know. It's sad because it's lots of lives affected. You know, when you hurt someone, you hurt in their family. You hurt in a family. It's a domino effect. You hit that one person, everything falls down. And be better wives. Be better wives. Be better wives. Choose your wives and make sure you guys have communication. Say, honey, if I'm falling, let me know. Be prepared when you're going into relationships. Like, expect your wife to put you in check. Because, oh my, I would never drive around with you looking for the couple on the street with a weapon. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm calling the cops on you first. You're not even going to get to do that. And I see it here. Yes, it's definitely. I see it here a lot with relationships. They feel like they have to do what their partner do to be committed. No, 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 no. Nothing like that. No. No, no, no. You go all the way back to slavery days, you will see how the the woman was the nurturer. She comforted her husband when he goes out there in hard work, labor, treated like crap, but he came home to her and she nurtured him and still encouraged him that soon we will have a change. Soon. Stuff like that. You got to be the wife to to keep the home. You don't want to lose that husband. So you're going to try to do the right thing, not encourage him to do the wrong thing. Yes, yes. And the couple that passed away, they were soulmates. They said, look how they passed away together. They've been together since they were teenagers. So, definitely we're soulmates, right? Because they've been together since they were young. And now they're in their 40s and they pass away together. Yeah, they've been together a long time. Long time. Yes, over 20 something years, and they're in their 40s. Yes, they are teenager sweethearts. It's a really sad story. Trust me. It's a very sad story. When you keep researching, you're like, oh my God, you just keep falling apart. Yes, but the wives the were at it too. They were at it together. I'm like, no. The wife, she said, hey, we need to calm these men down because it's not that serious. YouTube is gone too far. Well, I catch you guys on another live, and check out my uploads. My grandbaby is up, so I gotta go. He was sleeping. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support, everyone. Peace and love. Thank you, Red Room. One love. Mhm.